And welcome, everybody. This is Jerry with CIE Tours. I'm really excited to have you join us. We have a fantastic brand new 2026 guided vacation we'll be sharing with you today. It's not just me on the call, though. The fabulous Terry Smith is on the line. Say hello, Terry.
Hello, I finally made it. Actually, see, there's always technical issues, but I made it.
Perfect. Now, Terry, I'm in New York City, but you're actually out west close to where a lot of our clients and guests live, right?
I am. I live in Texas, so
Oh,
I'm very close to Oklahoma and the surrounding areas.
perfect. Perfect. And you guys are actually quite lucky because it's not just the two of us from CIE, but actually your travel agent, the lovely Rob Cunningham. Rob, would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
Excellent. These are Rob's contact details, everyone. So, of course, you're free to ask us questions throughout the presentation today. But really, at the end of the day, Rob is going to be taking great care of you as a group on this fabulous tour that he confirmed and set aside group space on. I mean, he really kept his eye for a good vacation. And I think everyone here today and who watches in the future will be really excited to join it. Again, we'll share this at the end, but Rob is your man when it comes to the Ireland walking and hiking Northern Coast Tour. So here we go. It's really a great looking vacation. If you've been to Ireland before, I actually think this could be a fabulous reason to come back. If you've ever said this on a tour to Ireland and Britain, oh man, I wish we had more time at that visit. I wish I could have hiked down that mountain a little bit. Here you go. This vacation allows you that time and freedom to really actually hike and walk in some fantastic spots. Just gorgeous. Now, this tour is really designed for physically active guests. Keep in mind, you could be walking up to 5 hours each day at a comfortable pace, but still, that's pretty active. You're going to cover 2 to 6 miles of distance every day. And some of it will be on cobblestone paved areas, but a lot of it is going to be over maintained mountains, some hills. The best part for me would be that this is a 16-person passenger, if you will, per departure. So you are on a smaller motor coach on these departures, but you really get to know your friends, your family if they're traveling with you, and get to know your guide quite well. So this is a different experience for us at CIE. There's Graham. He used to be a principal, and now he is one of our actually more famous guides. But these are the guys that make Terry and my job very, very easy. They are the best when it comes to Ireland and Britain. CIE Tours has been around for a long time, since 1932. Truly authentically Irish. Before I hit the start button, my kettle was going off for my Barry's tea. So it's not just on that side of the Atlantic. We really live it over here too. And our guests, they enjoy traveling with us. Everybody gets a little survey at the end of their trip. And as you can see here, 95% thumbs up. People enjoy their time on the road with us. We really do focus on Ireland, Britain, but now we also offer a few other destinations as well. So after you enjoy Ireland with Rob, do ask him about Iceland, Italy, and even Spain in the future. And we have offices all over. I'm based out of the Jersey office here in the US. We have sales support across the country. That's how Terry comes to help us. And then, of course, in Dublin and London. And they really keep things on the road going nice and smooth for your clients. And I mentioned it with Graham, but really, this is Brian here. Our guides are the stars of the show. It almost doesn't matter where we're going. They take very good care of our guests, very informative and fun, and they become like family and friends at the end of your guided vacation with us. We're very proud to call these guys our colleagues overseas. Terry, did you want to talk a little about the all-inclusive advantage?
Sure. So at CIE, we take this very seriously. And I think it's such a benefit and such a peace of mind for our clients or our travelers, I should say. But it's the all inclusive advantage. And what that means to you as a CIE traveler is that everything is taken care of. When you are on, there's no hidden charges. So when you're on our tours, like the one you're going to be on, you're not going to be asked, sign up for this optional tour. It's an extra fee, everything, we want you to focus on the destination and not have to worry about all those other extras. So everything is included. There are a couple meals that are on your own, but the transportation, the sightseeing, the beautiful hotels, which you'll see. So it's just, we want to make it as stress-free and seamless as possible for you.
Oh, perfect. And
Okay.
yeah, go ahead, Terry. I'll let you talk about the
Well, I'll just talk about this because especially on this tour. So you're going to be doing a walking and hiking tour. So I love this, the travel pack. So around 3 weeks prior to your departure, you'll get your documents, but we also send you this travel pack. And it includes, of course, the backpack, but you also get the reusable water bottle. We put in a poncho because, sometimes Ireland can be a little, there could be a little rainy, but also an adapter. Everything is in this travel pack. And it's just kind of a nice send off because you're not going to have to worrying about purchasing or finding these items.
I think that's great, Terry, and they're fun to have. The luggage strap, super handy in the airport, not gonna lie. It's really a nice way to feel like your vacation has begun a few weeks before we depart. And actually, I chose this picture here. That's my friend Vicky looking at Dunluce Castle, which this particular tour, it's not just a photo stop, but you guys will be walking around and hiking near it. So you're going to get some fantastic, but also kind of different photos, right, than this one here, which is fabulous. But I love that this tour gets you up close and personal. Before we jump into that day by day, I did want to start off with hotel accommodations. Certain tours, it's not just about the hotels, but they sometimes are the stars of the show. We have some really solid, fabulous 4-star properties on this vacation. However, I do think the landscape and Mother Nature, she kind of takes the cake here on this tour. But I wanted to just kind of showcase a few of these actually all of these properties. You'll notice that there's a couple of oars. So we will let you know a little bit closer to departure date which hotel your group will actually enjoy. But they're all fabulous. The first one there, if you are at the Garden Hotel, I love it because this is built actually just in 2018. New hotel, stylish, eco-conscious, which is perfect fit for this group. And you're steps away from Grafton Street. Now, the Camden Court Hotel is on Camden Street, which is a few minutes walk from St. Stephen's Green, Temple Bar, Dublin Castle. You are in the heart of Dublin. Mill Park Hotel in Donegal, rather. I've stayed there. Fabulous. 2 nights really means you get to sit back, relax, and enjoy the property. Again, 4 stars, comfortable, really charming, very good food too. What I remember, very good. And a great location. You won't be on that little bus very long at all because you're already there. You are in the heart of Ireland's scenic north. So we love that. Now, the Shandon Hotel, again, luxurious 4-star retreat right above Sheephaven Bay, but it is all about the views and the great service and feeling so comfortable. But again, if you're at the Arnold's Hotel, I love this. It is charming. It is a 4th generation, family-run hotel that dates back to 1922. So I really think we did a great job providing you guys with some very charming different properties on this. Again, this is another, or the Everglades Hotel in Derry or Londonderry, depending on who we're chatting with. A beautiful, beautiful property right there on the River Foyle, and you're just a few minutes walk from the city center. Or the Causeway Hotel, which is very different because this is a 3-star hotel. It is literally right next door to the Giant's Causeway, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So each property Bring something different to the table. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. It's ridiculous. It's gorgeous. And you'll end things with that hotel in Dublin. Again, right in the middle of things, which is really nice because you can truly enjoy that free time you have sprinkled throughout your program. Scenes like this will be enjoyed. You'll have picnic lunches throughout the program, breakfast every day except day of arrival. And like Terry said, a few dinners will be included, the packed lunches, all of that will be mentioned in your day-by-day itinerary. So let's kick things off. I love that shot there. Dublin, just so beautiful. You'll begin at about 2:30 in the afternoon. So you'll depart from your hotel, enjoy a walking tour of Dublin. So we're getting our steps in right away. And you'll take in sites like this one. We'll see the Georgian architecture, the River Liffey, loads of pubs and little gems that your guide is going to point out. I love that shot there. The CIE Tours Dublin office would be about halfway down the shot there on the right-hand side. So, hey guys, although they're home and in bed by now. And then on your first night, you'll have a welcome drink with your group. And then together, you guys will go to a popular Dublin local restaurant. For that first day, you can expect to walk about 2 miles or so. There's the Halfpenny Bridge. I just love that shot there, the bridge. Just gorgeous. Moving on, perhaps my favorite scenery would be up in Donegal. I just think it's just gorgeous. No matter what time of year you go, there's going to be different shades of green to take in. Just beautiful. You will stop with your group in Enniskillen for a traditional, and really, it's going to fill you up, a hearty pub lunch. So again, anytime a meal like that, it's all included. You are not having to pay for those things along the way. We love that. There'll be a scenic boat ride. You guys will explore Devonish Island. There's a monastic site there, which dates back to the 6th century. And again, you're going to just be able to really jump into the history of this island. Those stone crosses, the round towers, these are definitely the things we think about when we think about Irish history. I love this shot here of Donegal town. So, you know what this says to me? How walkable this little area is. I love that I could theoretically get lost without getting lost with my free time. You'll have dinner with your group, and on this day you can expect to walk again about 2 miles or so, which I love that each day we're giving you an idea of how much walking to do. Off to Slieve League, just stunning. I mean, you guys can Google it, but I love this shot here. This is really showing us what we will experience. This is definitely a place where I'm not much into hiking, but I will say there were times I've visited several times on a tour where I thought, oh man, I wish I had more time. I'd love to walk up to that observation area. And you know, on that tour, that wasn't possible. On this tour, you will have that extra time and you will explore those different observation areas safely with a guide. There's loads of history here dating back, not just naturally, but like to World War II. And actually, fun fact, Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband, Matthew Broderick, they live just a few minutes away from what we're looking at right now. And they tend to visit in the summer months, which is lots of fun. On we go to Glen Columkill, which is very beautiful area. Again, you'll have some chance to do some hiking, and we're going to have a packed lunch this day, and we'll visit the folk village here in Glen Columkill. It's an open air museum, so it's kind of different, and I love this. They have a few of the thatched roof cottages that you can explore, which really help you understand what life was like in Ireland before electricity and running water. This night, you have the evening to yourself. So that's a perfect time to have free time in Donegal town. Because like we saw from that picture, it's a very walkable town. Your guide, as well as the hotel staff, can let you know what pubs have what music that night. If you have a particular type of food, maybe you're dying for some fish and chips, they will point you in the right direction. About 6 miles of walking this day, give or take. Glen Veigh National Park. What a great shot here. Again, I feel like this really I feel like I'm with your group already. I love this shot. You guys are going to get some amazing pictures